Hi, Sloane. So Daddy said that you liked me reading Amber Brown is Not a Crayon, so I'm going to continue with Chapter 2. You remember when we ended Chapter 1, they were getting to take off on their pretend trip to China in their classroom. Okay, so this is Chapter 2. China. It's a nice place to visit. Once we got off the plane, Mr. Cohen showed us a film about China, and then we worked on our scrapbooks about the trip. Justin and I are cutting out pictures from the folders that the travel agency sent, and we're turning them into postcards to make it seem like we're really in China. Then we're writing important facts about the places in the scrapbook. Justin holds up a picture of a giant panda and says, "Let's send this to Danny the Bratster." "You mean Danny the Bratster, your little brother, the 4-year-old you hate sharing your room with?" And I paste the picture on a note card. "The same, the one and only." Justin nods and takes the card and writes, "Having a wonderful time. Glad you're not here. I barely miss you." So he wrote in cursive, and it's a little bit hard to read, but I noticed something here, and so did Amber Brown. Barely is spelled B-E-A-R-L-E-Y. And Amber says that's B-A-R-E-L-Y. I informed him. Well, B-E-A-R is the animal bear. B-A-R-E can mean two things at least. One is like my bare arm. I don't have anything on my arm. Or it can mean kind of almost like I barely can stand it sometimes when Papa smacks his lips when he's eating. Anyway, Justin makes a face. With a panda, B-E-A-R-L-Y is better. That's pretty funny. Don't worry, Danny can't read anyway. Not your handwriting, at least. I stare at the scribble, and Justin looks down at the card. I'll do the pasting, you do the cursive. Looking at the globs of paste smeared on the card that I pasted, I think messy. If neatness counts with me, the count hardly gets to 1. Justin, on the other hand, is very neat about pasting things. My handwriting is much better. Another example of what a great team we are. We help each other out. We also learn things about the same time. And when one of us learns first, he or she helps the other one out. When I learned how to make the E go forward and not like, let's see. When I learned to make the E go forward and not backwards like that, I taught Justin. So she made her E's backwards sometimes, but you used to sometimes make some letters backwards. I don't think you make too many letters backwards now. He helps me with fractions, which I only half understand, and we both whisper words to each other in reading group when we need help. We're a great team. Justin keeps pasting, and I keep writing. Okay, now I'm going to go to the next second half of this chapter so we don't run out of video. Okay?